The defendant.
The people here. The people are here.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I have to take that back. I believe that you all have reached an agreement. Is that correct, Officer Jackson?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you're free to go, sir.
Thank you.
Unless you want to go on the record.
No, I'm fine.
Thank you.
Corporal Spidell, can you hear me? Corporal Spidell.
Corporal Spidell, unless you'd like
Yes.
to go on the, if you've reached an agreement on your case, if you'd like to, it's up to you. You can stay and go on the record, or you are free to go completely
Oh,
up to
okay.
you.
Thank you. No, I'm
You're
fine.
Okay. And that, it's just.
No,
Is that it?
person. That's it, because Corporal Baker not coming out the record.
Okay. And it's just in the order.
Mm-hmm. And the first two she brought out, I brought.
Now calling the people versus Jessica Elaine Bell, ticket number P1245661, county driving while license suspended. Please state your appearance for the record.
Melita Baird on behalf of Jessica Bell, there's a recommendation for dismissal.
Due to? Is it for valid documentation? Is it because the officer didn't, like, why are we dismissing this?
It's valid documentation. Did the court hear me?
I heard you, so I just wanted to verify that the court had actually checked her driver's license, and the court has checked that Ms. Bell does in fact have a valid driver's license, therefore the matter will be dismissed without prejudice. Ms. Bell, make sure you're keeping those, your license up to date, ma'am. Ms. Bell,
Yes, ma'am.
have a good day.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
How you doing, Your Honor?
I am doing well. How are you, Corporal Baker?
I'm fine, ma'am. I had to go to the bathroom for a second.
No worries, no worries. Just,
You don't-
I believe we've reached an agreement on your matter. Unless you want to go on the record, you are free to go.
Okay, if they reached the agreement, that's fine.
Okay.
All right,
Have a
thank
good
you.
day.
You too, ma'am.
Now calling the people versus Anthon Jarrell Bowie, ticket number P1442031, count 1, failure to signal, stopping, count 2, driving while license suspended, repeat offender. Please state your appearance for the record.
Melita Baird on behalf of Mr. Anthon Bowie. There's an offer and he wants to plead guilty to the offer.
Mr. Bowie, will you state your name for the record?
And Bowie.
You like hanging out in my courtroom, huh, Mr. Bowie?
Oh goodness. Yeah. I hope you're having a good morning.
I hope you find another spot to hang out in, like a coffee shop or something in the future.
Goodness.
Give me just one moment just to figure out what's going
That's a
on here.
warning. That's one. It's a warning box check.
All right, one moment, please. All right, so today is the date and time set for pretrial. Counselor, how would you like to proceed?
He's going to plead failure to display.
Ms. Boyd, you had an opportunity to talk to Attorney Beard in the breakout room. Did she advise you of your rights?
Yes.
Did you understand your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a guilty plea today? Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yeah.
And are you pleading guilty because you actually are guilty?
Yes.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear the testimony you give today will be the truth and the entire truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down, turning your attention to March 16, 2023. Were you driving a 2009 white Chevy?
Yes.
Driving in the area of West 7 Mile in Grandville in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
You were in contact or come in contact with the Detroit Police Department on that day?
Yes.
When asked to produce a valid driver's license, were you able to do so?
No.
Satisfied, Counselor?
Satisfied.
The court is also satisfied and will enter a guilty plea for the amended charge of failure to display on count 2 of ticket number ending in 2031, dismissing count 1 without prejudice. Mr. Bowie, the fines and fees, did I assess you fines and fees last week?
I'm not sure. I believe you did, but
You better know, because you need to pay them.
I
At
got
the
you.
deadline date. Hold on, we're checking. I wanna know, I need to know so that I don't overwhelm you, right? If I've already assessed $500 in fees, I don't wanna give you another $250 today.
Right. 1 sec. I
You
believe.
didn't pay- you're supposed to have paid $220 by June the 7th.
Okay, so I gave you until June 7th to pay $220, and did you make any payment?
June 7th, our court date. The next court date was a year from then. So it was supposed to be June 7th, 24, I believe.
You're right. You're right.
Oh, for next year? I
Mhm.
gave you until
He
next
in
year
the
to pay?
delayed sentence. Yeah, you're right. He's in the delayed sentence for that case. I remember him. It's the dog case.
Oh, I remember you too now.
Yeah,
I do. Okay. And how much did I assess? 250?
220.
220. And you told me that you had a case coming up before me and you didn't want this to affect your delayed sentence. Is that correct?
Right.
Mhm.
Okay. So I'm gonna assess $190 fee today. But this one is going to be due by July 13th.
Okay.
If you pay it by July 13th, you don't need to see me on July 13th. The next time I will see you will be next year. But if you don't pay it by July 13th, I do need you to sign back into this same Zoom on that morning at 8:30, okay, sir?
Okay.
All right, you're free to go.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
All right, you as well.
Do you pronounce your name Damon or Damon?
Yes,
I'm sorry?
they
Okay. All right, now calling Damon Michael Barnes, ticket number P1426372. Count 1, improper left turn. Count 2, failure to signal. Also ticket number P1426440. Count 1, failure to display a valid operator's license not on person. Count 2, driving unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Please state your appearance for the record.
Melita Baird on behalf of Damon Barnes. He's going to be admitting responsibility to block gating on those matters, and the rest should be dismissed.
Is that on ticket number ending in 372, count 1?
That's the improper left turn, correct?
Is that your understanding of the plea, Mr. Burns?
yes.
Stipulate the probable cause on dismissals,
So stipulated.
stipulate to the four corners of the document for a factual basis on blockading.
Yes.
The court is going to enter an amended plea of responsible to blockading on ticket number in 63721. Blockading, the fines and fees, Mr. Barnes, is gonna be $175. Can you pay that by June 27th?
Yes.
You're absolutely sure you can pay it by June 27th?
Yes.
So $175 due on June 27th. If you don't pay it by June 27th, you do need to log back into this courtroom at 8:30 that morning. As long as you've paid it, you can ignore that court day.
Okay.
You're free to go, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day. Now calling the people versus Santeria. Is that the pronunciation of your first name?
Santeria.
Now calling the people versus Santeria Butler, ticket number SP 1380533, count 1, drove while license suspended. Please state your appearance for the record.
Melita Baird on behalf of Santeria Butler. She is going to get a 3-month delayed sentence on allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. She did take that driving improvement class.
Oh, she's already taken it?
Yes.
Okay, give me just a moment, please. All right, so Ms. Butler, you had an opportunity to talk to Attorney Barrett in the breakout room. Did she advise you of your rights?
Yes.
Did you understand your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a guilty plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
And are you pleading guilty because you actually are guilty?
Yes.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony, right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you give today will be the truth and the entire truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Put your hand down, turning your attention to August 17th, 2022. Were you driving a 2013 red Chevy?
Yes.
And were you driving in the area of Connor and Christie in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Did you come in contact with the Detroit Police Department on that day?
Yes.
And when asked to produce a valid driver's license, were you able to do so?
No.
Satisfied, Counselor?
Satisfied.
The court is also satisfied and will enter a guilty plea on behalf of Ms. Butler for, on the count one of drove while unlicensed, I would say. And is this I'm sorry, how long is the delay?
3 months.
So, Ms. Butler, the court is gonna put you on a 3-month delay sentence, assessing fines and fees of $190 in this case. As long as you don't have any further police contact and you pay the fines and fees, which are again $190 in this matter. You also have some other fines and fees in another matter that I'm gonna discuss with you as well. Once you come back without any further tickets, no police contact, we will dismiss this matter when you come back on September 13th, 2023 at 8:30. You have $774 outstanding fees that I expect to be paid by that date as well. You can come down to the court and enter into an agreement if that will help you. Or if you're disciplined enough, you could just go online and put in your own payment agreement. You know that you owe roughly $964. Divide that by the next 90 days and see, or however many weeks I would say, and see how much you need to pay per week to have that paid before you return to me on September 13th.
Okay.
All right, I will see you on September 13th at 8:30. You're free to go.
Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day.
You too, thank you. Now calling the people versus Dasani Elan Brantley, ticket number P1425389, count 1, driving unregistered or untitled vehicle, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor, count 3, failure to display valid operator's license not on person. Also ticket number P1425443, count 1, failure to use a seatbelt assembly system. Please state your opinions for the record.
Dasani Brantley.
Okay, Melita Baird on behalf of Dasani Brown. I was trying to find her paperwork in here. She wants to take the plea offer.
Okay. What is the plea offer?
Hold on, I was going through my notes.
Okay.
It is, and we're still on the record right now, so.
So,
So maybe, yeah, call me back. Yeah. But, thank you.
oh, okay. Everything was going to be dismissed and she was going to admit responsibility to the seatbelt. I had to get to the right page.
And you stipulate the probable cause on the dismissal, Ms. Barrett?
Yes.
Stipulate the four corners on the ticket for a factual basis?
Yes.
Okay, and Ms. Brantley, that is your understanding of the plea agreement?
Yes.
Okay. So the court is going to enter a plea on your behalf for the failure to use a seatbelt, assessing fines and fees of $65. All other matters will be dismissed on ticket number ending in 5389. Counts 1, 2, and 3 will be dismissed without prejudice. For the $65, are you able to make that payment within the next 14 days?
Yes.
Okay, so it's due on June 27th. If you don't make that payment by June 27th, you do need to appear back here on this same Zoom at 8:30.
Okay.
Okay, you're welcome.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
He's on page 1. Who you say?
Andre Byers is supposed to be a motion.
Oh, give me that back. Give me that back. No, give me that. We did his case already. Sorry. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be.
Now calling the people versus Shanavia Nicole Bias, ticket number P 1438465, count 1, allowing unlicensed driver to drive. Count 2, driving unregistered untitled vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Please state your opinion to the record.
Melita Baird on behalf of Shavaya Bias. She's going to be pleading to a delayed sentence to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. The other parties' tickets are to be dismissed.
Okay, and then will you state your name for the record?
Shanavia Bias.
And you had an opportunity to talk to Ms. Barrett in the breakout room. Did she advise you of your rights?
Yes.
Did you understand your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your guilty plea?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
And are you pleading guilty because you actually are guilty?
Yes.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you give today will be the truth and the entire truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down, turning your attention to March 10th, 2023. Did you own a 2000 black Ford?
Yes.
And on that day, did you allow someone to drive your vehicle?
Yes.
Was that person a licensed driver?
No.
And were they driving in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Satisfied, counselor?
Satisfied.
The court is also satisfied and will enter a plea of guilty on count 1 for allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Counts 2 and 3 will be dismissed without prejudice. I am going to place you on a 3-month delayed sentence. Ms. Bias, that means that you are not to have any further police contact, no other tickets. That includes anyone else driving your vehicle too, right? Because you could be responsible for someone driving your vehicle as well, that would require a ticket to be given to you. So no further tickets in your name, no police contact. In 3 months, we will dismiss this matter as long as you paid your fines and fees. I'm assessing fines and fees in this case of $220.
Okay.
We'll see you back here on September 13th at 8:30.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too. Bye.
You said what day?
September.
Oh. Who you need?
Darnell Brown. Now calling the people versus Darnell Darius Browder,
Yes,
ticket
you
number SP 142-30561, one count of 11 to 15 miles per hour over the posted speed. Please state your appearance for the record, counselor.
Judge, for him, he has a case on June 26th, and the prosecutor had looked at that case and made him an offer on both of these matters. And for the case to set on June 26th, that's the one he was going to plead failure to display, and the other matter be dismissed. So I don't know. That one probably needs to be pulled too. Melita
All right.
Barrett on behalf of him.
Thank you. And Mr. Browder, will you turn your camera on and state your name for the record, please?
Darnell Browder.
And so you had an opportunity to talk to Ms. Barrett in the breakout room. Did she advise you of your rights?
Yes.
And did you understand your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a guilty plea today? Mr. Browder, will you sit up, please?
I'm gonna have to get you
Sit
early.
up, sit straight up. You're pleading guilty on your own free will,
Yes.
and you're pleading guilty because you actually are guilty.
Yes.
Okay, please raise your right hand. You swear or affirm that the testimony you give today will be the truth and the entire truth.
Yes.
I'm gonna turn your attention to March 14th, 2023. Were you driving a 2015 Chevy?
Yes.
Were you in the area, driving in the area of Grand River and Myers in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Did you come in contact with the Detroit Police Department that day?
Yes.
And when asked to produce a valid driver's license, were you able to do so?
No.
Satisfied, Counselor?
Satisfied.
Stipulate to probable cause on the dismissals.
So stipulated.
The court is also satisfied and will enter a guilty plea on behalf of Mr. Browder for the amended charge of failure to display on ticket number ending in 05621. Dismissing the other matter without prejudice. Mr. Browder, I'm gonna assess fines and fees of $220. Can you pay that within the next 14 days or do you need longer?
I may need longer. I'm not gonna lie. I was told that we're getting shut down from my job for the next 2 weeks. So
Okay, I'm gonna give you, you're gonna be shut down for 2 weeks.
yeah, today was actually my last day. I got off at 5 in the morning.
Okay, I'm gonna give you until August 14th to pay it. So that's 60 days to give you time to get back to work and get it paid. I would suggest that you make small payments until then. You can go online to 36districtcourt.org and make whatever small payment you can make. Even if it's $20 that way, by the time you get around to August 14th, it'll be paid down. If you haven't paid it by August 14th, you do need to appear back here on the same Zoom at 8:30 that morning. As long as it's paid, you can ignore the court date. You got that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you're free to go, sir. Have a good day.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How much you tell? 220. Okay. And you gave him to August too?
August 14th.
Okay.
Ms. Fair, do we have any more matters in the breakout room? You're on mute.
I thought I went through all of them. I didn't see anybody else.
No, it's not. There's no one else in the breakout room.
Right, I thought I was done with those. I think that's everybody, right? Let me look at this. Yeah.